Hello my friend, today I'm going to introduce this vacuum emulsifying mixer to you. First you can see this is the main pot and these two is the water pot and oil pot. About this machine, first you need to connect the electric power like this. L1, L2, L3 neutral wire and ground wire. You should connect it. And about the water tank and oil tank, like this L1, L2, L3 neutral wire and this one ground wire, you should connect it to your factory, just like the main tank. And now about the control system of the oil tank and water tank. It has the 4 numbers. Each wire has the number like this. One is the number 1, and you should match this number 1 of these 4 control wires. And about the water pipe, you can see this is the water inlet pipe, and you should always to keep this valve open to let the water in. This pipe is go through to the jacket, and when you use the heating function of this jacket, first you can open this valve and then let the water, and then open this valve to let the water into the jacket. This one is the heating rod, and when the tank is full of water, and the water will flow out through this pipe. When the water flow out through this pipe, it means that the jacket is full of water, so you can turn off this valve. And then you can use the heating function. And then about these two inlets, this one is the water inlet and this one is the water outlet pipe. And these two pipe is used to cooling the mechanical seal, because when the homogenizer is working, this will become very hot, and when the water go in, we will cool it down so you can use. And the water outlet is, and these two is the water inlet and water outlet pipe. And then about the cover accessories of this main tank, I will introduce each of it. First, this one is the vacuum valve. If you use the vacuum function, you should open it. And this one is breathing pot. If you need to release the vacuum, you should turn on it. And this is the pressure gauge. You can see the vacuum pressure through this screen. And this one is the wheel window. It is equipped with Teflon scraper, so you can spin it to clean the steam, to know the material tank situation, about the material tank situation. And about this one is the raw material inlet. You can see this pipe. You can suck the material from the water tank and oil tank through this pipe. And this one is the ingredient hopper. If you want to add some additives into the tank when it is under the vacuum stage, you can open this valve to add it. And then about this one is the LED light, and you can open it to see the material tank situation clearly. And this one is the CIP spray system. You can equip with a water pipe and then turn on this valve to clean the tank. Clean the tank. If you don't want to use the because it is equipped with a CIP spray board in it under the cover. And if you don't want to use this system, you can also just hydraulic up this tank and then push some water in it to clean the tank. And then I will introduce the Siemens PLC touchscreen to you. First, you can see this is the indicator light, and this one is the main power. This one is the emergency stop button for emergency situation, and this one is the lighting. And now for the PLC touchscreen, it is the home page, and then you can choose the language like English. And now you can see the main port system. This one is mix function, speed. You can set speed and time. Turbo means homogenizer is the same. You can set speed and time. And this one is the temperature and pressure about the main tank. And when you want to use this function, first you need to go to the setting, press this setting, and then set the speed and time you want. This one is vacuum function, mix function, turbo function, and hydraulic up, hydraulic down, tilt and reset the main tank about the discharged material. And this is the heating function. About the oil water pot, it is the same. Mix function, heating function. If you want to use the heating function, you should go back to the setting. It's the same like the main tank. This way. You can set the temperature you want. And about this temperature curve, you can see the actual temperature through this temperature curve. If you list the trend, technician, while and daytime to you. This is the alarm wheel when the machine has some kind of mistake. It will make loud noise to alarm you, and the alarm wheel you can see through this alarm wheel. Okay, now we can test each function to you. You choose English, and then let's test the vacuum function. If you want to use the vacuum function, first you need to make sure all this valve, breathing pulse valve closed, this valve closed, this valve closed, this valve is closed. All the valve except the vacuum valve is closed. Then you can use the vacuum function. And first you should set the function like this. If you want to set 30 to 85, and then is setting. And if the vacuum pressure is up to 85, it will stop automatically. But if you don't close the vacuum valve and vacuum and vacuum function, it will, when the pressure drop to the 30, it will start to have a vacuum function and make the vacuum between the 30 to 85. Now let's test the vacuum function, and then you can turn on this valve. And then press the vacuum function. And now you can see the temperature is changing through the pressure gauge. And then when it turns to your setting power, you should turn on the setting power. You should close the valve and then close this function. And the temperature and the temperature will, and you can see the temperature here. You can see the pressure here is the 84, 81. And when the pressure is up to the your setting temperature, it will stop automatically. And then when you want to release the vacuum, you can just turn on this, and you should make sure the vacuum valve is closed, the vacuum function is closed. And then if you want to release the vacuum, you can turn on this valve. And then close it. Then the tank is released the vacuum. And then let's test the heating function. When you use the heating function, please make sure the jacket is full of water, and then you can use close this wire, and then you can use the heating function. And you can first set the heating temperature like this. If you want to set like 50, setting up, and then go back to main pot, and then open this heating function, and then this tank is going to heat. Okay, then we turn off this heating function. Next we can test the mixing function. And first you should let the tank hydraulic up, so you can press this hydraulic up, and then it will hydraulic up. And then for the hydraulic down, and you can press it, And then this machine is just hydraulic down. Then when you use the mix function, first I have to tell you, you go back to home and then press this for a long time. And then it will turn on this open mode. This open mode means that when this machine is hydraulic up, and you can also use the mixing function. In the green means this, you can use the mixing function when it is hydraulic up. And this one is the system time. You can just set the time to match your local time. And let's go back to the main pot to test the mixing function. And when you need to test, you can just press the setting and just set the speed you want, like 30. The maximum is 65. And then time seconds, we can use 10 seconds and then go back to the main pot and then open this function. And you can see the directional pedal is missing. Okay, and then and when the time you set is up, it will stop automatically. And then we go back to the treble function. So first you should press the setting and then set the time, like set the speed like 1000, and then time seconds like 50 seconds, and then go back to the main pot and then open this function. And now you can see it's homogenizing. When the time is up to your setting, it will stop automatically, like this. And then let's test the tilt function. You should press this tilt. Keep pressing this tilt, like this, and then stop. And if you want to test the reset function, just press it for a long time. And then stop. Okay. If you don't want to use this tilt function, you can just equip a pipe to discharge. But first you need to open this vial, and then the material will discharge like this. This has the table for you to collect your material. There's a table for you to collect the material. The function of this page, we have test. And then let's go to the oil water pot. For the oil water pot, if you press this buzzer, it will start the function. is the fixed speed, and then you can stop. About this tank, press this. And then you can stop it. And about the heating function, and because these two tanks are not full of water, the jacket of these two tanks are not full of water, so we will not show you these two tanks heating function. And just if you need to use this heating function, you need to first let the jacket full of water and then press this heating function. And then that's all. Thank you.